Hello everyone, Sandy here today, and today I'm gonna try to repot this money tree. Scientific name I believe is called a Pachira Aquatica. Apologize if I'm pronouncing these names wrong. I'm horrible in pronouncing names. I'll put it somewhere in the description or in the video. But yeah, my friend, this is actually not my plant, it's actually my friend's. They went on a long trip, so they wanted me to try to take care of this, so it wouldn't die on them when they return. When I got this, actually, it was already not doing too well. A bunch of leaves have fallen off already. When I received this, a couple of the branches. Oh, not, you don't call these branches. What do you call these? Trunks? I don't know. But they already had died, dried off and died. Lots of yellowing and browning too. So my attempt today is to take this apart, throw away anything that's dead. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of root rot down there too. So yeah, let's see what I can do for this little guy. Apologize in advance to my friends in case I do kill it. Okay. Okay, so let's take this apart and see what we find. When I received this plant from them, oh, sorry. They had it in this decorative pot like this, which should be fine, but I think the problem was when I took the pot out to water, or thinking that it needs to be watered, there was water pooling in there already, so it's been sitting in water, and I think that's what killed it. Also, when they gave it to us, it was freezing outside, so probably the temperature changed. It didn't like it either. So that probably added to it. Oopsie, as you can see, look at all the roots had died off. There's not much roots left actually. There's some tape here, a rubber band. Actually no, it's just tape. They taped this to keep the plant together when they braided it. Let's see. Again, I don't have this plant, so I'm not familiar with it, so I'm learning too. So look at it, it's completely dead. See? Look at it. Oops, off the screen. See? Completely dead. Sorry for my dry hands. It's horrible. Okay, sorry, I'm like saying a lot of random things today, huh? So these are the only two that are alive right now. Okay. It's firm, still firm. So yeah, let me repot this. Okay, actually, be right back. I'm just gonna dump this first. I did a little research online and it told us to repot with a peat based soil, I guess. I don't have that. So what I'm using today is, I believe is cactus succulent mix with a little perlite, and I'll just add a little bit of bark in there. So what do you guys think? Would that be okay? Should be. Okay, be right back. Let me just clean this up, making a mess. I'm gonna use the original nursery pot it came in, and the bottom of this has huge holes, so I put in a coffee filter to prevent things from falling out. Okay, so let's start potting. Please no hate, because again, this is my first time dealing with this plant. Trying my best to try to save it. Anyone with any tips or have any experience with this plant, let me know. This plant does like to be in well draining material, well draining medium. So hopefully with this new soil, it'll do a lot better. Yeah, pretty simple, right? Okay, let's see. So there is some browning. I don't know if I should clip those off or if I should just leave them. This one doesn't look too good. It's already pretty much yellowing. So here you go, all nice and potted up. Hopefully it'll do good. I'll probably keep this for a couple more weeks before I give it back. Hopefully they don't mind. Yeah, so with this new soil, hopefully the water will be able to drain out faster, because the prior medium, mixture retained moisture pretty long, so I think that's one reason why it wasn't doing too well. Okay, so for this plant, it does like humidity, so some people mentioned to put it to put it on top of a pebble tray of water. That might help the plant, or use a humidifier. I don't have the exact time frame on when to water it. The best I can tell you is do a finger test. This plant does like to be dried out completely before rewatering, or that's what I've read. Okay, so again, for people who don't know, stick your finger in. If you stick out your finger out and it's clean like this, well, pretty much clean like this, that means it's time to water. But if you stick your finger in and soil sticks to your finger, hold off, okay? If you don't like using your finger, you can try lifting up the pot. If it's still heavy or have some weight to it, don't water. But yeah, that's something that you need to play with, you know, to have the plant for a while to actually know how it feels. And another method is a water meter. Hold on, let me go grab it. I don't have it with me right now. Let me go grab one. Okay, so this is my meter. Okay, a three-way meter, so it tests moisture, light, and pH. Not all meters look the same. Some of them only has one of those probes to check for moisture only. But yeah, so here's the direction. Insert probe tip to root level and always clean after use. Okay, so just to show you, even though we know all the answer to this. So let me do soil. Oops, see, the leaves are falling off. Okay, as you can see, it's dry. You see, it's in the red. Okay, and I know I'm supposed to clean the probe. Oh, sorry, but since I'm using clean soil, it's fine. I watered my ivy yesterday, so most likely it's still wet. So I'm going to show you. You see that? The moisture is in the green. So you just pop it in. You see that? It's in the green. You see? When it's wet, it sticks. So again, when you do the finger test, you stick it all the way down, come up. This is wet soil, so you know not to water it. Okay? Okay. Back to the plant. Let's see. So this plant likes bright indirect light, but it can handle bright indirect to medium light. Okay, and so again, I don't know what kind of lighting it got when it was at my friend's. But yeah, I'll try to give it brighter light, see if I can make it happier. Okay, you can also have this plant outdoors, but make sure it's not in direct sunlight. Make sure it's filtered somehow, meaning if there's maybe a porch blocking some of the bright light it's getting, and it'll do fine. But this is not a hardy plant, so you do have to bring it out once the weather gets colder. I talked about water, I talked about light. What else? Fertilizing. Okay, fertilize this like how you fertilize other plants you have at home. Follow the instructions on the bottom. Since we're in the winter time now, I'm not going to fertilize it, and also the roots are all damaged, so I probably don't want to do that. Wait until it push out new growth and new roots before I even consider. Hopefully in spring this will get better and we can give a little fertilizer to help it grow. Propagation, how about that? People like to talk about propagation, propagating plants. Again, I'm new with this plant, but from what I've heard, this is a pretty easy plant to propagate. You see, oh, sorry, my finger's still dirty. You see these connections? So these are the areas where the roots will come out of when you propagate it. So if I were to propagate this portion, I'll cut it here. This portion, I'll cut it here. I'll rip this leaf off. I believe you can propagate with this part too. Should I propagate or try to try to see if I can have a backup in case this plant dies on me? Let's see. Where's my pruners? Okay. I did sanitize my shears, so they are nice and clean. There's not much to cut off from. Oh, look at it. I just realized there's a new growth right here. That's nice. Okay. So most likely this leaf here is gonna die off. So I'm not gonna touch that one. Let's see. I'm sorry. Hope my friend doesn't mind, but I'm gonna chop it off here. Actually, here and here. I'll tell you why. Okay, first let me chop it here. Okay. Again, I'm just using this as a backup. Whoop. So here you go. And then I'm gonna cut this little branch off. Okay. So I can either cut all the way up here. Actually, I will. This is where the node is, okay? And I'm gonna pop this in water. Again, this is the winter time. It's probably not the best time to propagate, but since this plant wasn't doing good to begin with, I do want to have some kind of backup, okay? Again, from what I've read, water rooting this will probably take a couple weeks, maybe a couple months too. So again, depending on the type of environment you're in. So yeah, I'm gonna pop this in water and see what happens. I'll keep you guys updated, okay? Okay. Okay, this is actually one leaf too. I'll probably put this in water to see what happens. Okay. So yeah, this is the Chinese money tree. Actually, I didn't really give you much information about it. This is native to South and Central America. Okay, so in nature, this actually can grow up pretty big, grow up into a big tree. But people having it indoors, they usually stay small like this. I'm going to insert a photo somewhere. I don't know how it works, but to show you that I recently bumped into some for sale at Costco. They're very nice and big. Pretty affordable too, and I'm trying hard not to bring one home because I really don't have space, but it's very tempting. So if anyone's interested in getting one, and yeah, go check out Costco. I believe the reason why they're having it is because Chinese New Year is on the way, and money tree, again, there's people like it because it means money, right? It means fortune. So I think that's why they're selling it. That's about it. Again, I'm not familiar with this plant, so any expert out there who have experience with this, please comment below. Let me know what I can do to help this little guy and make my friends happy by not killing it, right? Okay, so again, thanks for watching. Give a thumbs up, subscribe, and check back, and I'll try to provide some kind of update on how the mother plant and these little cuttings are doing. Okay, thank you so much, and see you guys all later. Bye.